Aloha! Welcome everyone to our Cafecito Cultural. Hello everyone and welcome to our Culture and Diversity conversational panel of this professional learning community group. I'm Rosabel, founder of this wonderful group of professionals that work together to bring culture and diversity to our classes. Today, in our Cafecito Cultural, we're pleased to have Mr. Rodney Aquino. Hi Rodney, how
Hi,
are you?
Rosabel.
Hey everyone, you guys gonna notice is the Cafecito Cultural today looks very different. We are
Yeah.
here in Reno, Nevada, and Rocket Cafe, so
Yep.
it's kind of loud. Just in case the edit, when I edit, is still looking at some music she got in the background with
Yeah.
Rocket Cafe. So let me tell you a little bit about Rodney. It's been called like it's not like your popular name, right? It's Rodchata,
Bachata, yeah.
an international instructor with 24 years of dance experience, including world competition, judge, and promoter. He has taught bachata dancing in 48 countries, totally 316 cities in the world, including the Dominican Republic. He is ranked in the second most influential bachatero in the world by Dance Planet Daily, and one of the few teachers that teaches authentic bachata in the USA.
Yeah.
Wow, Rodney. I'm so proud, so happy to have you here today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Let me ask you something. So, why Hawaii bachata?
Well, when I did my first event in Hawaii, it was in 2011, 2010, 2011. That was like 2 years in a row. It didn't really matter whether we had five or we had 150 people. It was worth it. It was fun. It was intimate. It was memorable for the attendees. And the great thing about Hawaii, I mean, you could experience the spirit of aloha there, as you know. Uh, People are friendly, and that really does rubs off with the Californians, with the other state in the USA. And so we keep coming back. I think this is probably my fifth or sixth time I'm doing an event in Hawaii.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's been a while.
yeah.
And do you organize other conventions?
Yes, I do. I organize the San Francisco Bachata Festival, which is now owned by my wife. I sold that to her. Sold technically
So
because
it's a family business.
I was managing at least 9 or 10 festivals at the time
Oh,
before the pandemic. And then, of course, we closed those down because of the pandemic. Now, I still have the San Francisco Bachata Festival. I partly own it, but I'm not actively managing it. If that makes sense.
yes.
And then the new one that we're just launching this September would be the Mega Bachata Festival in Las Vegas
Mega bachata
at the
festival.
Mirage Hotel. Yeah, so
When?
in September 23 through the 26th this year.
This year.
Yeah,
Okay, write it down, guys. September 23
through the
to
26th.
the 26th.
4 days.
4 days
Mm.
in Las Vegas.
And the San Francisco one is July 29 through the 31st, 3 days.
So, so let me ask you something. Now. What is your dance genesis?
Well, I started in ballroom. You know, the Latin ballroom, as they call it, they got five dances, cha cha cha.
Yeah.
You got rumba. Oh, you know, those five required dances. And then one time I saw this man dancing salsa. His name is Alex de Silva.
Mhm.
And, you know, he's kind of sensual about it. And he kisses the hands of the ladies and all of that, right? Like, I think I can do that too. And so I started taking lessons from him every Wednesday. And then I got good at it, taught salsa. And one time my student was dancing that step, 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 hip bump, step, 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 hip bump. I was like, what in the world are you dancing? He's like,
Yeah.
I'm dancing bachata. I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn that. So she taught me there on the dance floor, and the rest is history. After about a year, I realized the bachata that I was dancing was more of like a modern style, created by either Europeans or Americans. And when I went to the Dominican Republic, it opened my eyes and like, whoa, they dance it differently here.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it,
everywhere is some other rhythm that they
yeah,
carry, right?
yeah, and it made more sense with the music, the beat, the the flavor, because they have this certain flavor, right?
Mhm.
When they dance, like, how come we don't have that? And you wonder how come we don't have that? It's because there are more things to that. It's more about feeling the music, and that's really what I learned from the Dominicanos, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got the swing
and
for the bachata
and
and
at that time when I started bachata, no one liked it, at least in California.
yeah,
Oh my
they, they
God.
they they really have to walk through it because it was more the merengue,
Yeah.
and then bachata was like coming international because over there it's always been good.
Right.
Oh,
So
wow.
no one really liked it. And before I started the festival, the very first bachata festival in the USA, I'm the one who started it. And my staff said, "Can we do focus groups first?" At that time, Paco was focus group 2009. It's like, no, we're gonna make them like it.
And finally they like
And
it.
finally, we're here.
Persistence is what it is.
Yeah.
But in also in the bachata, tell me if I'm wrong, but I hear about kizomba. What
Mm.
is kizomba? And do you think this is more central the bachata? The bachata?
Both are central in a different way. Uh, I liken kizomba like tango with hips. Because when you see people dance tango, yeah, they have all of this intricate footwork and the lead and the elegance, but I don't see them moving their hips.
Yes, exactly. No,
So,
they don't.
so if you're talking about kizomba, which was originated and created in Angola, it's an Angolan dance, yeah,
It's an Angola
and
dance.
it's an African dance, and there's a lot of hips, yet they lead tango frame,
Yes.
which is so beautiful.
But you know what?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, I have a guest here. His name is Richard the May,
Uh-huh.
and he brought information about the tango that was originally from Africa.
That's right.
So
That's
now I
right.
know. Before we like
Even salsa, as you know, it's
even
originated
salsa,
from
yes,
Africa.
salsa
Yeah.
too, salsa too. Oh, thank you for explaining that. So,
Yeah.
Ronnie, do you have any exposure to Latin culture, music, and dance growing up?
When I was growing up, my parents always loved to dance mambo with artists like Tito Puente and even Perez Prado. And so that was ingrained in me as far as Latin music because look, I can understand a little bit of Spanish, but if it's so fast, if the Cubans and the Dominicans, well, forget about it.
Forget it.
They're so
Wait,
damn fast.
I thought you were Dominican. And
No.
then when I started studying about you, I was like, no way, he's from Philippines. So I was like, well, I need to talk to him
Yeah.
because you adopt a totally different culture
Yeah.
from where you're from.
Yeah.
But then you also say you was exposed to as a when you was growing
As a
up
kid,
as a kid, you was exposed to this
Latin community, Latin
Latin
songs,
music.
Latin
So
music.
that's where you start getting all
And
those
in,
things.
in the Philippines where, well, I was born in San Francisco, but in the Philippines where I grew up for schooling, it's not that different from the Spanish culture because after all, they're the one who invaded the Philippines, back ago. And look at my last name. My last name is Aquino.
Yeah, that's why
On
I
that
thought.
location.
That's why I thought you really got me on that one.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. But welcome to our culture.
Thank you.
Now you know, Capacito Cultural is all about bringing resources and culture to teachers for them to then apply this on their class.
Yeah.
Bachata is one of the rhythms that the students always want to dance and want to learn when they go to Spanish class.
Yeah.
So how do you see having a bachata webinar with teachers so that they can incorporate this culture and diversity in their class?
I think we've learned a lot of things going through the pandemic, as you know, because the dance industry closed down during the pandemic, and it was devastating to all of us because we never thought this thing is going to be closed down. What do you mean? Dancing addiction is going to no.
Yeah.
So, and then teachers such as me and such as myself and others learn to market themselves through Instagram, through social media, and offer courses through Zoom and some other stream live thing, and it seems to be working.
Okay, that's pretty much.
This is both.
So you think that one day we might get because one of the dancers that you're gonna have in the Expo Hawaii Bachata,
Yeah.
It's a friend of mine,
Oh, okay.
James Jones Jr.
Oh, yes, yes.
And he has cooperated a lot with our community.
Yeah, yeah,
So I'm seeing like he probably will have to come back and you know, to get some features here in
yeah,
Ohio,
yeah.
and start making so when
And
we have
he is
some
doing that right now, right?
he
Yeah,
is
yeah,
well he is dancing. He got his own studio group, and I think on Saturdays or something.
yeah.
But every time I call him, he's always willing to help. And
Right.
in 2018, he was in my school teaching the students how to dance mambo and the story of mambo. It was beautiful, beautiful. So I might gonna call him again.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna see him in the expo. But anyway, so what are the days of this Bachata Expo in Hawaii? Because we all want to know to make sure that we're gonna be there on time.
Well, starts on a Friday. That's on April 22nd.
Okay.
And then it's going to, we're going to have a post party April 26th, which is a Tuesday, I believe, or Monday. I'm not sure. But we're going to have a pre party on a Thursday, which is the 21st.
Yeah.
And then it is technically 6 nights and 4 days.
6 nights and 4 days.
April
That's
22 through the 26th. Yeah.
no way you can say you didn't learn. I have to be there too. Well, we will be there
Yeah.
because thank you to you, we're gonna be able to go
Oh,
and
it's gonna
film directly from there so our teachers can enjoy and see what they can bring over to their class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I'm thank you very much about being here today, from right after work, right? And then I'm over here in Reno waiting for my day for the SW Pulse, but it's gonna be all.
I think it's going to
I
be
need to
just
tell myself
fine.
that
I
it's
think,
gonna be.
yeah,
I've been
if
nervous.
there are some other things to do in Reno besides the casino, but
All right.
yeah, they will be there.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share your link with all our members, and
Okay.
also we're gonna be showing a little bit of what you have in there,
Okay.
so that they know where to locate the event,
Sure.
the times, the day, everything is on the flyer, right? So we're gonna share that with everybody in a few days after we finish our cafecito.
Sounds good.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much,
You're
Rodney,
welcome.
for being here, for
No,
sharing this
thank you for
space with
having me.
us,
Yeah.
and have a great day.
Have a great day.